The Incursion Paradise Lost. Now, this incursion has been out for 1 week now, and I felt that it was time that we can go over all the rewards and collectibles linked to this incursion. So I hope you enjoy and find this helpful. Here we go. I'm not going to spoil anything with visual aids, but I am going to explain how to get all of the rewards and collectibles. That way you don't have to, freak out and worry about it. All right, so here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But in today's video, I'm going to explain how to get all collectibles and rewards from the Incursion Paradise Lost. So I hope you enjoy. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the rewards. So the biggest reward out of them all is this weapon right here. This is the brand new exotic SMG called the Ouroboros. Now, the Ouroboros is exclusive to the Incursion Paradise Lost. Now, the chances of you getting this exotic, it's 10% if you open up that final chest at the end, or it is a 1% chance if you get it off of the boss. Now, that is any of the bosses in the incursion. So if you have never beaten it, but you're farming those bosses, that'll still help you. But remember, your best chance is going to be at that final chest. So, what makes this exotic so special? Well, first and foremost, it is an exotic vector, but it shoots quicker than the vector. Another thing is you can put damage to targets at a cover on here, which is the best for overall damage. And the talent, rule them all. This is that talent where if you get hit with a status effect and you reload your weapon, you'll get that same status effect as a bullet in half of your magazine, which is pretty much amazing. Now, another thing to note with this weapon is it has a 50-round magazine just right off the rip, which is really cool. So it has a high magazine size, a high RPM. You can have damage to targets at a cover on it, and it has a good talent. So overall, it is an exotic that everyone is looking forward to, using. Now, the other rewards that you get from the incursion. Let's talk about the backpack trophy. Now, the backpack trophy is, it's called the Right Hellfire. So it's right here. Oh no, there we go. The Right Hellfire. Now you can see this is right. This is the boss that is in the third area of the incursion. A lot of people are calling him a hunter because he has all of those agent watches all over him, and his mask does resemble a hunter mask. But remember, he is a cleaner through and through. But how to get this backpack trophy? Well, to get this backpack trophy, what you have to do is you have to complete the third area, that is the area with this boss, flawlessly. And that means you have to do it without going down. It's not dying. With this incursion, flawless means you have to do it without going down on a knee. So if you can do that and complete this third section of the incursion, you and everyone on your team will get this backpack trophy. The patches. So there are 2 different patches you can get from this incursion. So here is the Lovebirds patch. I don't know why it's zooming in crazy like that, but it is. So this is the Lovebirds patch. You get this after completing the incursion. Pretty dope. Nice, nice. And then for that right, here it is. So this is the right patch, and you get this just for completing that third area of the incursion. So again, you can get the backpack trophy from completing the third area flawlessly, or you will get this patch just by completing it normally. And then, of course, that Lovebirds patch whenever you complete the actual incursion in full. Now, what's next from the incursion? So those were all of your rewards. Let's talk about your collectibles. So there are two different sets of collectibles. So you have your comms and then you have your artifacts. So if we go to artifacts, you can see right here, Incursion Paradise Lost. There are three different artifacts. All right. Now, the first one, the novel. This is, you will get this one if you interact with the book. Now, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there is a part where you're running between, encounters, and you do have to open up a section by pulling a book. Now, if you are the person that pulls that book, you will receive this collectible. Now, the Drone Kid collectible. Now, this is the one between the final boss. Now, to get this one, you actually have to kill the big boss first. So you have to kill the big boss first at the end. And that's the lovebirds. So you have the guy that's the sniper that uses the skills, and then you have his wife who is the cleaner with the big flamethrower. You have to kill the wife first to get this collectible. And then finally, we have lock and key. Lock and key is when you get the key from that painting. Now, you have to be the person that interacts with that painting. Now, what am I talking about? Well, after the second part of the incursion, that is the tank part where you're protecting the tank. Well, as soon as you complete that part, you will enter the merit estate. And once you do that, the doors will close, and then right next to you will be a painting. That is where you hit the switch to get the key for one of your collectibles. Now, if you are the person that interacts with that painting, you will then get this collectible. Now, the other set of collectibles are the comms. Now, there are 10 comms in total. I'll play all 10 of these at the end of the video. Now, how do you get these comms? Well, it's kind of tricky. So the first five you get from actually doing the incursion and picking them up along the way. There are two that have puzzles. So you have one where you have to, get the painting and hit the switch. That's how you get that other collectible. So boom, there's one of your collectibles. And then the other puzzle, you have to go through two rooms and shoot a few boxes. I really don't want to spoil it for you. It's very easy to do, and once you're going between the encounter areas, you will see exactly where these collectibles are. So I'm not going to spoil that part. All I'm going to say is that the first five are just randomly in the incursion. You have to actually pick those up. Now, the remaining five. Where do you get the remaining five? Well, those are from your boss drops. So every time you kill a boss, they will drop one of these last five collectibles. Now, that means you have to do the incursion more than once. So if you do the incursion flawlessly and you only do it once, you will have 8 total collectibles. That would be 5 from the open area of the incursion, and then that would be 3 of the bosses in the incursion. So then you would actually have to do the incursion again to get the remaining 2 collectibles. And those remaining 2 collectibles will only be dropped from bosses. So again, the tanker area, the right area, or the lovebirds area. Remember that the first area of the incursion, the turrets area, does not have a boss, so therefore you won't be able to get anything from that. But all right, so that is all of the collectibles and all of the rewards that are linked to the Incursion Paradise Lost. Now, I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If so, make sure you hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing. We do daily Division content, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. Now, I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, I am going to play these collectibles, so if you don't want to be spoiled or anything like that, you can go away now, and I'll see you in the next one. But if you want to listen to these collectibles, let's go ahead and jump into it. So go to comms, go down to the incursion, and here are all 10 of your collectibles.
Nice little setup you've got here, Eminem. Thanks, Nat. Surprised you didn't send one of your henchmen to check up on us. You don't send a stranger to check up on friends. Agreed. So why are you here? Eminem, Mac, I know we've had our differences in the past, but I would hope that after all this time, given the state of, well, everything, you could bury the hatchet. That won't work with me, Nat. I know who you really are, and I'm not falling for whatever this scheme is. I'm sorry you feel that way. I was just trying to help a friend. I'll see myself out. I think that's best. I really am quite impressed with everything you've built here. You were always a true philanthropist, putting the community above your own personal safety. I always admired that about you.
All right, so Merritt and Sokolova had some sort of relationship, went to school together. All right, here's the next one.
I'm glad you could make it, Nat. Wouldn't miss one of your secret benefits for the world, Mac. What's the cause this time? Free clinic in Brooklyn. They lost one of their grants last year, and we're trying to help make up the shortfall. Why don't you just cut them a check? Take the tax break and call it a day. You can afford it. That would solve the problem for this one clinic. But it doesn't change the policies that created the problem in the first place. Oh, Eminem. You're adorable if you think that these politicians will stop austerity measures because they like your canapes. It's not about the party, it's about the relationships forged at the party. It's amazing what you can get people to agree to if they see you as a person and not just another rich girl trying to build her brand. You have to be in the room where it happens to influence what happens. Exactly. And I can provide the room. Well, it is one hell of a room. Roaring Twenties is a great theme. Some of these senators may have been original members of the club your grandfather started. If I had that kind of leverage, I wouldn't have to throw a party.
Ooh, that was a long collectible there. All right, here's the third one.
I really appreciate you checking up on an old friend for me.
Sure thing. All I need is a name.
Mackenzie Merritt.
Like the heiress?
Yes.
She's running some sort of halfway house refugee camp out of the family's estate.
Yes, she is.
Sounds like you don't need me to check up on her.
I'd prefer if you'd personally confirm her current condition.
And what condition would you personally like me to confirm?
Compliant.
Copy that.
All right. Keeping tabs on her.
The Merritt estate? Yeah, got a report of an outbreak at the community. I have to run this past the wife. Of course. You're a team. I wouldn't want to do anything to upset that. We're solid. We're trying to get pregnant, so don't want to take any unnecessary risks. Hell, that's great news. Thanks. With Keener and his eclipse bullshit gone, it feels like it's the right time to get back to normal. Absolutely. But, you know, if we don't learn from the past, we are doomed to repeat it. You don't think we should be trying for a baby? I think you'd feel a lot better knowing you're bringing that kid into a healthier world. Check on this outbreak rumor with me, and then you and Martinez can go on that long overdue honeymoon.
All right. Next.
Who told Wright about the outbreak?
He didn't say.
Then how do we know his source is credible?
Wright never asks for anything. He's quiet and he gets the job done no matter what. He asks for backup on this one. I trust that his intel's good.
We need to be more careful.
I know. I told him we were trying, and he promised to give us some extra protection if we go along. Said he's got some kids that'll protect us.
Practice kids, like one of those robot dolls they give you in school so you know if you're ready to be a parent or not?
Something like that. But a lot more useful in case things go sideways.
Well, I'm not pregnant yet.
And right is right. We want to bring our baby into a healthier world. If there's a new bug going around the Merritt estate, we need to eradicate it before it spreads.
Oh, the lovebirds. Next, Natalia talks to Mackenzie.
Happy birthday. Thanks. Don't be sad, Eminem. I'm not sad, Nat. Really? You're not? You're so brave, Eminem. I mean, if both of my parents died in an awful accident, I'd be devastated. How did your parents die, Nat? What are you talking about? My parents aren't dead. Oh, that's right. They just don't give a shit about you. That's why they never visit. They never visit because they're busy. My father is a very important man, and my mother... Is a drunk? Happy birthday, Eminem. I hope you like the presents the lawyers bought for you.
Dang. Getting salty. Oh my gosh. I think Natalia killed her family. All right, next.
Right. Any updates?
Lovebirds are on board and ready for departure.
Excellent. Any provisions required for your coming out party?
Promise some extra protection than only a certain wealthy benefactor can provide access to.
Me or Cal?
Easier to use Cal's connections, less messy, and the Lovebirds will ask fewer questions.
Excellent. Rogues working with the cleaners. Nothing new. Nothing amiss. Nothing to see here.
Exactly.
When you're done at the estate, bring her to me.
You sure? Would be easier to neutralize the threat.
Easier, sure. But I've never known you to step away from a challenge, right?
You must have been really close to go to all this trouble for your friend.
We go back a long way. A lot of history there.
All right. Next. So Wright captures Mackenzie, and then Natalia is about to say her goodbyes to her.
I just wanted to say sorry about Felix. What do you know about Felix? We just heard that division agents took him out in D.C. Yes. I know we haven't been on the best of terms, but I know what it's like to lose family. And I want you to know that no matter what happened with us in the past, I'm here if you want to talk. That's very kind of you, but completely unnecessary. I'm fine. You're not fine. Your brother was just killed. There's no way you're fine. Stop worrying about me, Eminem. They were my orders. We knew the risk. This was inevitable. I'm fine. What do you mean they were my orders? Did you have your brother killed? You and your wild imagination. Nat, did you have the division kill your brother? You sound tired, Eminem. You should get some rest. Have a nice glass of sheep's milk tea. Let your community take care of you for once. I mean, what's the point in taking in all those strays if you don't let them take care of you every once in a while?
Dang, dude. She totally killed her brother. All right, next. This is the Lovebirds talking about kids.
So where is this protection you promised us?
In the crate.
This better not be a trick.
Very funny. Shade Tech. What the hell am I supposed to do with that, huh? Congratulations, Agent.
Identification confirmed. Agent Johnson. Status rogue.
How the hell did you pull this one off, right?
Pays to have friends like Conley. God rest her soul.
Well, let's take these babies out for a test drive.
All right, so those are the drones. And last but not least, the Lovebirds taking their vows.
I promise to honor, obey, and respect our union from this day until my last.
I promise to honor, obey, and respect our union from this day until my last.
I will cherish the life we built together.
I will cherish the life we build together.
No matter what challenges we may face, we will face them together.
No matter what challenges we may face, we will face them together.
You are my light and my love.
You are my light and my love.
And I love you with the fire of 1,000 suns.
For all of my days and all of our nights, we will burn as one.
Nice. All right. And those are all of your Incursion collectible comms. Now we've gone over the comms. We have gone over how to get the 3 artifacts. And I've shown you the new patches, the new backpack trophy, and the new exotic SMG. All of these are available right now in the Incursion Paradise Lost. Now this is in a free update to everybody that is level 40. Now remember, to reach level 40, you have to have Warlords of New York and have it completed and be back in Washington, D.C. As long as you are level 40 and in Washington, D.C., you will have access to Paradise Lost. Now, good luck out there getting all the collectibles and rewards. Let me know what collectibles and rewards you are having trouble with, and maybe we can do another video deep diving into the harder to find collectibles. But all right, everyone, that is it. Oh, wait. Wait. I almost forgot. There is a new mask. So the ultimate reward that you get from this incursion is the flawless mask. Now this is called the right mask. Let me zoom out. There we go. Now here is the right mask. This is when you complete the incursion start to finish without anybody going down. Not dying, but going down. So it's a lot harder than you're normally used to with the raids going flawless. You just didn't have to die. But nowadays with these incursions that, they're releasing, you cannot go down to get the flawless mask. But all right, everyone, let me know what you think. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, you like, you know the spiel. Hit the like, subscribe. Oh my gosh, this mask is dark up in here. There we go. Get some good lighting. But all right, have a good day, everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Peace. All right, I've got to put my mask back on. It's kind of weird. There we go. There we go. All right, good to go. All right, what was I doing? Yeah.